Hi, I'm Madhumita Taide. I'm a product manager with the QuickBooks Desktop team. I'm very excited to be with you today and demonstrate latest cool features which we have launched with QuickBooks Desktop 2022. You will discover that the latest 64-bit application is up to 38% faster than all our prior QuickBooks Desktop version, and it provides you more flexibility and customization to run your business efficiently while retaining the financial control and oversight. First up, let's explore a newest feature with our QuickBooks Desktop mobile app that solves the common problem of organizing and recording bills. It also eliminates the need to take the physical copies of the bills in your shoeboxes for audit purposes. Let's see how it helps an accounts payable manager who had trouble getting their vendor bills into QuickBooks. Taking an image of the bill via phone was not enough because it needs to be transferred from their phone to the computer and then catalog it into QuickBooks. We have a perfect solution. With the latest QuickBooks Desktop, you can take an image of the bill with the help of mobile app or send it directly via email. QuickBooks will take relevant info it requires to create a bill entry for you to review. Let's dive in. We will first look at using the mobile app. Your QuickBooks Desktop subscription comes with a mobile app which you can download from Google and Apple app stores. Once you open the app, you will see an option to snap and upload bills on the home screen. When you select bills or snap bills for the first time, you will need to log into your Intuit account. If you have more than one company file, select the company you want to use. Take a picture of the bill you want to upload using your phone camera or select it from the gallery. Crop or rotate it as you like. Add a relevant name or description to match with the right transaction. Select OK and it's ready to review. You can also send bills to QuickBooks by email. Create an email address for your company file. The bills you send to this email address will show up in the bill dashboard. If you already have an email address through Receipt Management, you can skip this step. You can also set up users in your company who can send bills by email. Only users who have added to your Intuit account will show up in this screen. To review the details, go to Vendor, enter bills, select Upload and Review Bill. Your bills will show up in the For Review section of the dashboard. Next, select Import Bill Data to upload your data to bill form. You can use the image of the bill to add additional details. Finally, select Save to attach the image of the bill to the transaction. Upload your bills to make it easier to create them in QuickBooks Desktop. We hope you don't have to go through a tax audit, but if you do, this feature should help you relax because you should have all the source documents and info needed to support your transaction. And you can finally ditch the shoebox. Alright, now that you have uploaded the bill, let's see how you can send this bill for approval in QuickBooks Enterprise. This is a capability available exclusively for our QuickBooks Enterprise users. QuickBooks Enterprise is the most powerful version of QuickBooks Desktop we offer. It is a total business management solution and it is just as easy to use as QuickBooks Desktop Pro or Premier Plus. In QuickBooks Enterprise, you can set up custom approval process for your bill. You can decide which bills requires approvals and which do not. QuickBooks will prompt the creator of the bill if it satisfies the criteria set by you. And that's not it. The approvers can see all the requests in one place and also get timely email notifications. For this example, consider a scenario where the business owner wants to approve all the high valued bills before they are paid by the accounts payable manager. To start, go to Company menu and select Setup Approval Process. Sign into your Intuit account. You will need to sign in as admin to create the workflow. Select Get Started and then Setup in the Bill Template card. Create a name for your workflow, then enter the conditions you want to trigger the approval. In this case, we will trigger an approval for any bill that is $500 or more from a vendor who we classify as materials. Then select what actions happen when your conditions are met. Who should approve the bill, who should receive the notification, and what you want to happen if it isn't approved in certain time period. Review and customize the email which the approver will receive. When you are ready, select Save and Activate. Now your approval process is set up successfully. Bills created by admin and external accountant won't be sent for approval. Now when the accounts payable manager saves the bill, QuickBooks will tell if the bill needs approval. You can save the bill as draft and send it for approval later on. Once you send for approval, QuickBooks will notify the approver via email. Select company and track and approve transactions. Approve or reject the bill. You can also see the approval trail in the bill. With this feature, business owners have complete control over any money which is going out of their organization. Now that you have received approval for your bill, let me show you how you can pay this bill directly from QuickBooks using QuickBooks Bill Pay service powered by Melio. In latest QuickBooks Desktop, you can pay a vendor bill with just a few clicks, and you can also mark the bill as paid automatically. Let me show you how that works. Select the bill you will like to pay from the vendor center. Click on Schedule Online Payment. This will connect you to the QuickBooks Bill Pay service. Sign in as an admin and continue. Now set up how you want to pay. Enter all the payment details and then click on Complete and Save. Now link your chart of accounts in QuickBooks to your payment method. Select a payment account and then link to your payment. All the future payments will use these settings. Now choose how your vendor will receive your payment. This can be different from the payment method you used to pay. For example, we are paying by debit card, but our vendor will receive a check. You can always change this later. Enter all the details, schedule your payment, and also choose the delivery speed. This helps to make sure you pay your vendor on time. Select Continue. You can also leave a memo for your vendor if you want. Review all the details and confirm and schedule the payment. That's it. You're all done. Your vendor will get an email when you schedule the payment and when they get it. You will get an email when your vendor is paid. Now you're ready to start paying your bills online from QuickBooks Desktop. I could spend hours explaining the extra features with QuickBooks Desktop, but we have got only a few minutes. Let me show you one more. The pandemic has changed the way consumers interact with brands and the way they shop. Consumers had to switch to online shopping, which in turn forced the businesses to do the same. I'm very excited to show e-commerce integration with QuickBooks Desktop powered by WebGility. This premium app integration allows you to integrate your QuickBooks Desktop with industry-leading e-commerce platform, marketplaces, shipping solution, and helps you simplify e-commerce management, avoid stockouts, and provide a clearer picture of your profitability. Let's dive in. For this demo, let's assume that you have already purchased and configured WebGility. Go to My Company. You will see an option to get e-commerce integration. When you click on the card, you will be asked to log in. Once your account is verified, the feature will be activated. Now WebGility will organize the data from all the online orders and prepare to post into QuickBooks. In the order screen on WebGility, you will see all important details. You can choose to post customer to QuickBooks or opt for WebGility to post the standard customer. Select Post to QuickBooks and you will receive a success message. Post that you can also view the details in QuickBooks. Many businesses post sales receipt, but you have the option to post sales order, invoices, or estimates. You can also use WebGility integration to download the items from the store and transfer them to QuickBooks. Price and quantity can also be synced. This helps the businesses to ensure that inventory counts are always up to date and pricing is always accurate. The above task can be automated and run without human intervention. WebGility for QuickBooks helps businesses save time by taking the manual work out of these essential bookkeeping processes. Thank you for joining me in the exploration of the latest features with QuickBooks Desktop for growing businesses.